Hello, beautiful souls. How are you? It's me, Corey from Koa. I felt it was really important for me to come on live and chat to you. So I am so grateful for all the support that I get from all of you, especially those of you that regularly attend all my Koa events and sessions, whether they're collaborations or things that I'm offering myself. I've often said it, but I really mean it. I don't take it for granted, and I'm so grateful for all of your time, your energy, your support that you keep sharing with me. And it allows me to continue offering everything that I do. So I'm just incredibly grateful. So thank you. If you are someone that attends any of my sessions as a one-off or regularly, thank you. I really mean it. I'm coming on because I've had so many requests recently from so many wonderful people out there asking for one-to-one sessions, in particular kind of somatic coaching sessions or nervous system regulation, trauma work. And again, I'm so grateful to be asked and incredibly honored. But at the moment, my cup is full. I am not able to take on anyone else. I'm also really aware that I start my psychotherapeutic counselling training next year, and I haven't been to university in years, so it's quite daunting, and so I'm really having to pull back as much as I can. And just as a reminder for those of you that don't know, I do have a full-time job in criminal justice where I work as a therapeutic social worker, so this is a sideline, and there's only so much I can offer. So I'm so sorry if you've been in touch and I've had to write back to you and turn you away. I find it really difficult to say no, but I also have to practice self-care and set my boundaries. So please, if you are wanting one-to-ones, I cannot offer that right now. I also don't tend to make recommendations when it comes to kind of therapeutic work or other coaches or so on, unless I really feel it's a fit, simply because the main reason is not that I don't know some wonderful practitioners out there, but I do think that it's really important that people choose whoever they want to work with themselves. Just because I think someone is wonderful or I've had a really positive experience doesn't mean that that's going to be the case for you. And so I'm really cautious when I make recommendations, or if I make recommendations at all. So I tend not to. So, because again, I've had a lot of you go, well, that's fine if you can't do it. Do you have anyone you can recommend? That is why I tend to not pass on other information or details, unless it's something kind of more kind of just Reiki or a workshop or an event or something like that. Or again, just if it is someone that I think could potentially be a really good fit, but I'm always really cautious with that. So yes, thank you again if you have gotten in touch for one-to-ones, but I really can't take on any more right now. The other thing is my other sessions, so the nervous system regulation sessions at the Salisbury, the community ones, on the Thursday, every second Thursday, they fill up super fast. And again, I'm just incredibly grateful for that. But it's also uncomfortable for me because I have to, again, turn people away. So if you want to book into one of those community sessions, they're every second Thursday at the Salisbury Centre, nervous system regulation through a trauma-informed and somatic lens, please do book in ASAP. You can do that via Eventbrite. All the links are in my Instagram Linktree tab, or you can go on my website, or you can always get in touch with me. But please book in to avoid disappointment. If it says it's full, it's full. That's another thing. I've had quite a few of you wonderful souls get in touch and say, oh, it's full on Eventbrite. Can I book with you? Or yeah, if it's full, it's full. But again, please do get in touch with me. I'm always grateful to get emails and messages, and I'll always reply as quickly as I can. So don't feel that you can. What else? Sound journeys and Reiki is another one. It's again, I feel quite overwhelmed. It feels quite uncomfortable, kind of putting myself out there in this way and realizing how it's so well received. So thank you. And please don't misunderstand this as me going, "Ooh, I'm amazing," because that's not the case. My inner critic creeps in at the best of times. But yes, sound journeys and Reiki at the Salisbury Centre once a month on a Sunday, again, is so popular. I've had so many requests for the upcoming one on the 17th of November. I only have one space left, so I can't offer any more. I've really made a point of capping this particular group of sessions at 10 people because we are in the art room, and the art room is so much smaller than the studio. So I'm capping it at 10 people just to be able to hold a supportive space and create kind of an intimate, connected setting, I guess. So there's only one space left for that one. I do have spaces left in my December one, so please, again, book in to avoid disappointment. I am bearing all of this in mind as I look at 2025. I know some of you have been saying to me, could we have like 90-minute sound journeys in Reiki? I have looked into that option. Unfortunately, it's just not possible from the venue itself and on the days that I can offer it. So it'll continue to be an hour. It is changing to a Thursday next year. It'll continue to be monthly. And I may even consider it twice a month if it's really popular. I will be in the studio then, so I'll be able to take on a few more people, but I will be capping it again to make it a really supportive and safe enough space. I've been down that road where I've kind of had too many people booked in, and it's just too much for me and for the people and for the space. So there will be a cap there again, but I'll be able to add a few more. So that's as of next year. What else? That's the main things. I mean, I offer lots of different things. The aerial sound baths as well are incredibly popular. Please book in to avoid disappointment. I've got my surrender. I've only got one more surrender somatic workshop coming up on the 12th of December. I've got 4 spaces left in that one. So if you'd like to book in, do that. I try and offer community spaces and full price places in my Eventbrite link. So have a look at that. Again, those will be monthly next year because I have heard your feedback. Many of you have said, oh, I'd love it to be a monthly thing where people can come together and connect. And because I can't really take on any more one-to-one clients, it's a nice space for people to come every month and maybe even create closer connections with people. Co-regulation is such a wonderful thing, and coming together in groups I find is so magical and so powerful. And in many ways, as much as I love one-to-one work, I actually think the group work is quite amazing in the way we are witnessed and seen by others and supported, in the way we can experience different practices together, laugh together, cry together, be together. So I'm really excited about that next year. Yeah. Anyway, that's all I have to say. It's a beautiful day today. I'm about to go out for a walk. I'm working from home today, but I'm about to go out for a walk and get some sunshine. I just really wanted to come on and again just say thank you to everyone who is part of my life, who makes every session that I offer or co-facilitate so special. They mean so much to me. I really give myself to each session that I partake in. And yeah, it's just, I'm just grateful. I'm just really, really grateful. And I am trying to accommodate as much as I can, whilst, as I said, taking care of myself, setting boundaries. It's really important, right? And I have to practice what I preach. So there we go. Okay, I've really waffled on. So for those of you that have stayed online and are listening, thank you so much. For those of you that are catching up and listening to this at a later point, just thank you. And get booked in to avoid disappointment. So the sound journeys, we've only got 2 left this year, but next year my regulars will know you can book 4 blocks of 4. A lot of people do that, and I think that's a great way to make sure that you can go every month. I'm going to be offering the same thing for the surrender workshops, which are 90 minutes. They're basically like my nervous system regulation workshops that I do for the Salisbury, the community ones, but they'll be actually 90 minutes rather than 60 minutes. They'll also be in an evening, which is quite nice for people that work. There'll be community spaces within that as well. So yeah, okay, I'm going to stop waffling. Wishing you all a beautiful morning, afternoon or evening, wherever you are. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your support. And as always, I'll try and keep communication flowing. share any updates with you. If you're not on my mailing list, by the way, I highly recommend being on it because you get a monthly newsletter and lots of updates. Definitely worth being on that mailing list, especially if you want to book several things. So if you're not on it, just send me a message or an email with your email address and I will stick you on the list. All right, take care, everyone. Lots of energy. I feel like I'm buzzing, I guess, because the full moon's coming. So lots of energy from me, Corey from Koa, in the heart of Edinburgh, with a huge heart, full heart, overflowing heart, and lots of gratitude. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.